anyway, this is your local AC. And a little bird told me, which of course means that if you're listening, you know what I'm talking about. Now the AC, of course, means it refers to anomalous cognition, which is a phenomena that supposedly possessed by a few humans or aliens or extraterrestrials, where they can glean stuff from like the fucking universe. Right, they just draw that shit out like this. So anyway, at the same time, they have a certain propensity to drink. Now, there is a book called Once Writ, where it was 3 aliens crashed on Earth, and they tried to find their way back to Earth, but they couldn't because the Earth was too primitive at the time. So they decided to start World War I, you know, to ramp up the technology. Now, the leader of the band was a man named Rat, not really man, but alien. And he developed a real liking for liquor, alcohol. Now you can say I'm not. But anyway, but getting to the point, the salient issue here is what happens today is hinged in part on yesterday. And yesterday, my dears, the rabbinical crowd in Jerusalem had a very severe setback. One of their own, well, found themselves on the out. And so, if you know anything about Beirut, Lebanon. I was born in Lebanon, by the way. Not really. I'm lying like a dog. But anyway, they had the Marine Corps barracks bombing, where a guy in a truck drove up to the Marine Corps outpost, guard gouge shack, and just run right through that motherfucker and blew the motherfucker and barracks all to fucking hell and killed a whole bunch of fucking Marines. Now, I am not making light of that, because after all, this is almost Memorial Day. But anyway, so what we have here, my dears, is sort of like something that happens in Iraq on occasion, or did. Anyway, the Iraqi police were beset by martyrs who would come to police stations and blow their motherfucking selves up and kill a whole bunch of cops, Iraqi cops. Now, the Green Zone was largely protected by American troops, but they themselves got shot on many occasions. And so the moral of the story is, history tends to repeat itself. And sometimes it happens like an odd way, like a message on a bottle, in a bottle. And this one could be a message in a bottle. And this is a message in a bottle, because the radio told me. Alright, so to recap my systematic deviation or diversion. Yes, I have seen the writing on the pole. And my wife told me this was all true because I said so. Who's my wife? Well, God damn. She's like really hot. Baby. Well, no, she don't talk to me because she says, honey, you're way over the top, which of course I am. All right, I'm getting to the point. The radio told me to get to the point. All right. Possibly 3, according to a source yesterday, who was from the Soviet Union, oddly enough, and worked in the United States as a construction worker, popped up to me and said something in Russian. He said, I quote, 3. Einziger. I don't know, that's German. But 3 police stations, and possibly 2 in the United States and 1 in Europe, possibly, was confirmed earlier by a man from New Zealand. He said these 3 police stations will be blown to smithereens and a whole bunch of police killed because they'll be driving, they'll be taking the uniforms and the identities of policemen, and they'll drive a big old truck right into the garage and push that fucking button, and it's probably ANFO, ammonium nitrate. It's like Timothy McVeigh. So I'm not bullshitting you. If I was bullshitting you, I'd tell you so. But I have read these signs on the poles and shit. And I have this terrible curse like this. See, that proves it right there. This is the sign. I mean, this is a fucking clear and dangerous sign. See it? 144. Yeah, the apocalypse, the end of the world, end of everything. How do I pull up this shit? My wife says it's in your DNA. But anyway, all right. I'm going to beat the clock. All right. So, if you are in Interpol, A, FBI, B, any national security agency in the United States, like, you know, CIA, who I work for, and, you know, DOE. Of course, remember, DOE is very important. All right, I'm getting to the point. It's going to happen this weekend. And there'll be so much violence that ensues. Yeah, there'll be riots, cats and dogs living in sin, and everything. All because of this. And I don't want it to happen, so people, put a stop to it. My wife told me to say this.